So it's been a busy week fundamentally, and several markets gapped at the new weekly open. But it all stemmed from Trump threatening new tariffs on 8 European countries connected to his Greenland ambitions. This rattled confidence and weighed on risk assets. The S&P 500, Dow and the Nasdaq all dipped on the news. So what does this mean? Well, short-term risk sentiment is on the edge. Continued tariff rhetoric tends to suppress broad market upside, and it benefits safe haven assets like gold. In the commodity markets, oil prices were up early in the past week due to geopolitical jitters involving Iran and tanker attacks reported earlier. However, oil tumbled 5% around midweek as fears of a US military strike on Iran eased and oversupply concerns re-emerged. This was de-escalated on Wednesday night through a Trump meeting. So, taking a look at crude oil here, you can see that we traded aggressively into a key area of supply last week. This was that initial rally we just spoke about. And as we traded into that area of supply, we saw a 5% correction off this level. This is a great example of how we can align the fundamentals with the technicals to find trading opportunities in key zones. Then moving on to gold, we can see it's now at fresh all-time highs as of today. This rally in precious metals is really unprecedented, and we can now see this across gold, silver and platinum as well. This is showing uncertainty in investors, and they're putting their money into safe haven assets. If we take a look at the US 500, we can see that it's gapped. This is the CFD, and we can see that the US 500 to the downside is correcting. This fully reflects the risk-off sentiment, and it's largely from President Trump threatening escalating tariffs on European countries. But this is also because of the Iran situation. Although Iran is not attacking other countries right now, in a major new war, the country still remains under severe strain from economic crisis and internal protests. So there's so much uncertainty in this market at the moment, and we're seeing just that small correction and a risk-off sentiment. So what should traders watch this week? Well, tariff developments and diplomatic responses as number one. This is key. We know what tariff announcements do to the markets, and the usual strategic approach for Trump is to lead with a threatening message to posture and apply pressure, followed by a post saying that he's in negotiations and progress is being made. If he follows his usual approach, there could be some good dip buying opportunities, but this situation is slightly different with the Greenland factor. Now, on a side note, it's also wise to keep an eye on the Iran situation, especially if you're trading crude oil, precious metals, and the US indices, because this could cause more risk sentiment moves.